Wapigie makofi. Aya. Alafu sasa tuko na grassroots. Tuko na majamaa wa grassroots, wale viongozi wa mashinani, kiti ya MCA pale karibu na Mwananchi, 10,233. Tuwapigie makofi jameni. Kuna mambo jameni, kuna mambo. Tafadhali ketini. Tumekubaliana my friends? Tumekubaliana? Na mimi nasema hivi, hawa viongozi wote tulikubaliana ya kwamba tutatekeleza manifesto yetu, na leo tumeitisha hii mkutano, na nataka munisikize kwa makini. Kuna mambo mengi ambayo profesa amesema, ambayo serikali mliounda nyinyi kama wanachama wa UDA na Kenya Kwanza, hiyo serikali imetekeleza haya mambo yote, na kila mmoja wetu ako na nakala. Pata nakala, usitoke hapa bila ya kuwa na nakala hii. Hii nakala inaonyesha ile ahadi tulitoa na ile kazi tumefanya kutekeleza ahadi hiyo, na tumefikisha karibu 75% tukielekea 80% ya kutimiza ile manifesto, kwa sababu niliwaeleza ya kwamba manifesto hii sio gazeti ya kusoma na kufunga nayo nyama. Manifesto hii ni mkataba ya wananchi waliopiga kura na serikali yao. And I want to tell you that for the first time we are implementing this manifesto page by page, paragraph by paragraph, chapter by chapter, and we will make sure that by the time we come to the next election, we can give a good account of what we have done in fulfillment of the commitments that were written in the manifesto with the people and the electorate of the people of Kenya. Because that is how we are going to change a nation. Na mimi nasema hivi, wana UDA, tunaongea leo maneno ya manifesto kwa sababu siasa ya Kenya imebadilika. Kuna watu wamekwama katika siasa ya ukabila, siasa ya chuki, siasa ya watu binafsi. We are telling them Kenya has changed. We have changed this nation, and that is why we have had to do everything that we could, including making very difficult decisions, because we had to implement the manifesto that we agreed with the people of Kenya. We told the people of Kenya we are going to transform agriculture. We had to make difficult decisions to transform agriculture. We had to fight with cartels in the coffee sector. We had to fight with cartels in the sugar sector. Hata ikafika wakati mmoja mkasikia nikiwaambia mambo ni matatu. Mulisikia hamukumsikia? Mulisikia hamukusikia? Wale niliwaambia mambo ni matatu ni kwa sababu walikuwa wanasimama kinyume na kujaribu kutuzuia kutekeleza manifesto yetu ambayo tulikubaliana na wananchi wa Kenya. Na mimi nataka niwaeleze leo, we have transformed the agricultural sector the way Professor Kindiki has said. We had a difficult time kwa sababu ya mambo ya cost of living. And I want to tell the people of Kenya, what have we done to address the challenge of cost of living? we have done 3 fundamental things. Number 1, we have subsidized production. Today we are producing more food. We are producing more tea. We are producing more coffee. We are producing more milk because we have invested public resources in production so that we can alleviate the cost of food in Kenya. Number 2, we have created opportunities for work and business. Tumehakikisha ya kwamba kupitia ile maneno professor amesema, in housing we have generated 500,000 jobs. In digital jobs platform we have generated 300,000 jobs. In Kazi Maju, export of labor, we have generated 39,000 jobs. In the other programs that we have undertaken, including Nairobi River here, including hiring teachers, including hiring more policemen, including the public sector, we have employed more people. Today, we can say without fear of any contradiction, upwards of 1.5 million Kenyans who are not working in 2022, today we have secured opportunities for them to work. And by so doing, we are getting more citizens to afford to live in Kenya because they have income. We have made sure that there is more income in the hands and pockets of the people of Kenya, including the Nyota program. Tomorrow morning, I will be in Malindi. The next day, I will be in Mombasa to give resources to young people in the Nyota program. Next week on Wednesday, I will be in Mandera, and then I will be in Wajir, and then I will be in Garissa, because we must make sure that more people have income so that we can reduce and manage the cost of living. Number 3, we have also now begun the process of bringing down taxation. Mumesikia Professor vile amesema, bunge ikifunguliwa in the next week, tunapeleka mapendekezo kule bunge. Kila Mkenya ambaye mshahara yake ni 30,000 na kuja chini, hakuna kulipa ushuru tena. That is number 1. Because we have steadied the economy. Tunaelewana, my friends? We would not be able to reduce taxes if we had not set the foundation right. And that is why we are going to Parliament. We are now saying that any Kenyan who earns less than 30,000 shillings will not pay any taxes. Number 2, we are saying any Kenyan who earns up to 50,000, we are reducing their taxes from 30% to 25%. 1.5 million working Kenyans will not pay any taxes. 500,000, another 500,000 working Kenyans will have their taxes reduced from 30% to 25%. That is how progressively we are going to make sure that we manage the cost of living, so that the people at the bottom of the pyramid, we can be able to support them. Wakati tulisema bottom up, it was not a slogan. It was because we want to mind about the people at the bottom of the pyramid, give them an opportunity to live decently like the rest of the people of the Republic of Kenya. Tunaelewana jameni? Na ndio sababu hiyo munaona vile mambo inabadilika. Slowly by slowly, step by step, action by action, manifesto chapter by chapter, we are changing the Republic of Kenya. And that is why I am confident today that going into the future, all of us, leaving no one behind, we are going to change this country, and We are going to move Kenya from a third world country to a first world country in one generation, in our lifetime. Tunaelewana jameni? Tunaelewana? We have transformed our economy. Today, our economy is the 6th largest economy in Africa. Inflation is down. Our dollar reserves are up. Our exchange rate has come down. We have interest rates are coming down. Kenya is much more stable. All the rating agencies, all the credit rating agencies, from Fitch, Standard & Poor's, to Moody's, all of them have upgraded Kenya's credit rating. All of them are saying Kenya's economy is stable. It is not the social media. It is not the media. It is credit rating agencies who understand where the economy of Kenya is. And they are giving us a thumbs up that Kenya's economy is stable and we are moving forward. Tunaelewana, my friends? Tuko pamoja? So, from the economy to transforming agriculture, to transforming our education, to transforming our health, to transforming the jobs market, we are moving Kenya one step at a time in the right direction. And that is why I am very confident that as you run in UDA, be confident that you will be part of the team that will make history by moving Kenya from a third world to a first world country. And by the way, it is the reason why we called this meeting. Tuliitisha hii mkutano ni mapema kidogo kwa mambo ya uchaguzi wa next year. Lakini tuliwaita mapema because we don't want you to be just a leader in UDA. We want you to have a reason. Nyinyi mnanielewa? Narudia kusema. We want you to have a reason. Why have we called this meeting? We have called this meeting because the politics of Kenya is changing. The politics of Kenya is no longer about tribal arithmetic. The politics of Kenya is no longer about recycled, backward, primitive leadership. The politics of Kenya has changed. It is about a vision. It's about ideas. It's about issues. It's about a manifesto, an agenda, a program for the transformation of Kenya. That is what the citizens of this great nation are looking for. Our competitors are stuck in tribal arithmetic. Our friends are stuck in division and hate. They are selling to us hate. This community versus that community. This region versus that region. This person versus the other one. We are telling our competitors, it is no longer about personalities. It is no longer about tribal arithmetic. It is no longer about selling this community against the other. It is about a vision. It's about ideas. It's about issues. Because you come from a certain community. You are not here because you come from a certain region. You are not here because of your social status. You are here because together we want to develop the vision, put together the ideas, assemble all issues, develop an agenda, and be able to transform our nation together. That is why you're here. And I want you to know, good people, we have taken time. Professor Kindiki has taken time. We have written, you are going to go home with a pamphlet because we want you to understand why you are looking for a position of leadership in Kenya and in UDA. It is because we have a vision for Kenya. It is because we have good ideas and we have an agenda to transform this nation. And you are joining a team that will move Kenya forward. Nyinyi mko tayari jameni? Tumeelewana? Tulichukua nafasi hii kuwaeleza polepole kwa lugha mnayoelewa, ili wakati wewe unatafuta kiti kwa UDA ujue ya kwamba unatafuta kiti kwa sababu gani. Kama unafukuza mambo ya ukabila, you are in the wrong place. Mnanielewa? You are in the wrong place. Hapa we are brothers and sisters, one people, one nation, with a common vision, driving an agenda for the transformation of our nation and leaving nobody behind. Mnanielewa? Tumekubaliana? So I want to persuade you that you are in the right forum. You are in the right party. You are on the right side of history, because we are slowly making history in the Republic of Kenya. Dunia hiyo tumekubaliana? Mnasema tutatembea pamoja? Mnasema tutatembea pamoja katika kutransform Kenya? Mimi nataka niwaambie tu mambo mawili ama matatu, alafu nijibu maswali mawili. Yale maneno tumefanya, you know, watu walituambia when we started, walituambia haya maneno ni uongo, haya maneno hayawezekani. Serikali ingine walijaribu housing wakashindwa, wengine walijaribu transformation wakashindwa. Hii ni porojo, hii ni uongo, haiwezekani. But we are telling them today that you called us liars, you said it's not possible. Today, before your own eyes, we are demonstrating, not in word, but in deed, that it is possible to transform our agriculture. It is possible to undertake affordable housing. It is possible to transform our education. It is possible to transform our health. It is possible to have a program to create jobs. It is possible for us to have a savings culture that will eventually free us from debt, that will eventually free us from begging from other countries, that we can undertake and underwrite our own development using our own savings and our own resources. We have demonstrated in clear terms that that is possible. Ni kweli ama si kweli, my friends? Mnasema tuendelee ama tuendelee? Mnasema tuendelee ama tuendelee? Si walisema ati tunasema uongo? Si walisema ya kwamba haiwezekani? Mimi nawauliza, mambo ya kilimo imewezekana ama haijawezekana? Bei ya mbolea imepungua haijapungua? Tumeongeza mazao ya kilimo hatujaongeza? Bei ya kahawa imeongezeka haijaongezeka? Ya majani chai tumeongeza production hatujaongezeka? Mimi nimewaeleza ya kwamba walisema ya kwamba mambo ya elimu leo CBC tumenyorosha hatujanyorosha? Walimu 1,100 tumeajiri hatujaajiri? Madarasa 23,000 tumejenga hatujajenga? New funding model, ile universities ambazo zilikuwa zimeenda bankrupt, leo I want to challenge anybody to go and talk to any leader of a university, any vice chancellor. They will tell you the new funding model is changing the way we are delivering matters education, and universities are getting out of insolvency because we have sorted out the problem that we had in education. We told you, good people, that we are going to change the law, that matters of health, we are going to change health, that health is no longer going to be the preserve of those who have jobs, those who can afford, those who have the means, that health, as the Constitution, Section 43 of the Constitution tells us, that health is not a privilege for those who can afford, it is a right for every citizen of the Republic of Kenya. We are demonstrating that that is possible. Tunaelewana jameni? We told them we are going to create jobs. I stand on this podium today confidently that we have created close to 2 million jobs, real, demonstrable, actual, practical jobs in the Republic of Kenya. People who are not working in 2022, today they are working, and we are progressing. The 500,000 working in affordable housing will get to 1 million shortly. The 300 working in the digital jobs platform shortly will get to 1 million. More young people. In fact, every week, I want to challenge these good people. Every week, between 300 and 500 young people are leaving this country to go and work abroad, because we have created a channel, a green channel, for them to work abroad without being abused, without being conned, because we have created a channel and because we understand the importance of every young people, every young person being given an opportunity to work. Ni kweli si kweli, my friends? Munasema tuendelee siendelee? So we have proven that every word we said, we meant it. And we are delivering. And we are going to change Kenya. I just want to tell you that going forward, tukifika hapa mbele, kwanza nataka niwaulize kila mmoja wenu, mkirudi nyumbani, tumesema ya kwamba we want to democratize wealth. Tunataka mali ya umma, mali ya serikali, mali tuliojenga sisi sote kama Wakenya. Kila Mkenya apate nafasi ya kununua shares kwa ile kampuni ya serikali ambayo tunafanya privatization. Shilingi 900 peke yake utakuwa na share 100 ya Kenya Pipeline. 900 shillings. Tunaelewana? Na vile tutapatiana hizo shares, kwanza tunaanza na ule mtu wa mwisho. Kabla yule amenunua shares mingi kupata, yule amenunua shares kidogo anapatiwa. Kila mtu ambaye ataweka pesa yake kwa IPO ya Kenya Pipeline, we will start with the bottom. Hizo shares zikiisha, kama shares zitaisha kabla haijafikia wale wako juu, itakuwa ni hivyo. Si ndio? Kwa sababu we want as many as possible. We want a minimum of 50,000 Kenyans to own shares in Kenya Pipeline, so that as it makes money for everybody. Tunaelewana jameni? Mimi nataka niwaambie mambo matatu ya muhimu ambayo tutafanya tukisonga hapa mbele. Jambo la kwanza, tumesema tuko na program kama tutatransform hii nchi. Tumetoa mahali ilikuweko, today it is stable, we are running all our programs, but what we have done is not enough. We need to do more, because we have the capacity to do more. And that is why we have set an ambitious target for ourselves. We have said we are going to have a program of 5 trillion Kenya shillings to do 3 principal things. Number 1, we want to transform our agriculture. Kilimo yetu ya mambo ya kungojea mvua imefika karibu mwisho. We have exhausted the land that we can use on rain-fed agriculture. And therefore, going into the future, we must now have modern agriculture on irrigation. And that is why we are setting our eyes on building 50 mega dams already identified. They have been in our books for the last 20, 30 years. Now is the time to implement. We are going to build another 200 large dams and thousands of micro dams. We want to bring 2.5 million acres of land into agricultural production. Ndio tukomeshe kabisa shida na aibu ya njaa katika taifa letu la Kenya. We must put to an end. Leo, ndugu zangu wana UDA, bado tunaagiza mahindi, bado tunanunua mchele kutoka nje, bado tunanunua kahawa, wheat, ngano kutoka nje. We are importing maize, We are importing sugar, we are importing wheat, we are importing sugar, we are importing edible oil. We are spending 500 billion Kenya shillings every year to import products that we can grow in the Republic of Kenya. And that is why we must transform our agriculture so that we stop importing anything. In fact, we should increase the number of exports of the products from the Republic of Kenya. We need to implement that program. We need between 1 and 1.5 trillion Kenya shillings. Na tutapata hiyo pesa. I will tell you how we are going to get that money. Tunaelewana jameni? Munasema tuendelee ama siendelee? Number 2, vile professor alivyosema, we want to transform our logistics and transport infrastructure. Hapa Kenya for 60 years, 62 years, tumejenga kilomita 20,000 ya barabara ya lami. Japan, in the same amount of time, wamejenga barabara kilomita 1,000,000. Nyinyi mnajua tofauti ya 1,000,000 na 20,000? Iko tofauti ama hakuna tofauti? Japan is slightly a smaller country than Kenya, but today they have 1,000,000 acres of tarmac. Sisi we have 20,000. Ndio tumesema kama UDA, because we know what we are doing and we know where to find the money, we are going to build 28,000 kilometers in the next 7 years. Kilomita 28,000 in the next 7 years. And to demonstrate that we are going to do that, already